mainstays, one of the, historically one of the more decorated players in our scene. Onin, obviously, over the last 3 years, has been making waves in our scene as well. Obviously, we can't forget that insane SmashCon run for Onin. And that's just kind of how it is, and it's cool to see Onin just being a staple, still doing it, obviously still making some crazy results. But right here, I ain't gonna lie to you, if you're Send, you would have much rather played Apollo Kage than Onin at this point.
Yeah, probably. This is not necessarily the best matchup when it comes for let me rephrase that. got on my words there.
It's a bad Ness matchup.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a bad Ness matchup. I got you.
Not a great matchup for Ness.
We're here helping each other out.
Yeah. You know? But mostly because a lot of those aerials are so potent. There's that down air that Onin is kind of known for. To secure a stock. We got diamonds on deck as well. We got the nil 2, fantastic stuff to extend the combo. And oh my god, another down air. Send is getting absolutely just like really ran over right now.
Steve! Steve! That was crazy. Just spawned in at like 80%.
Exactly.
I mean, look, that's just the name of the game. Yes, get the back throw. That's the name of the game, though, when you just have to, when you're dealing with someone as good as Onin, they're always on point. Their combos are always on lock, and that's just going to be a bear sending straight up. We see the stalls. We see the side magnet into the bear. Send, still not going to go down without a fight, even though it looks pretty rough for him right now.
Yeah, and I do like a lot of the pressure that Onin has been able to kind of put on to Send here, and not really being afraid of anything that Send has to offer, knowing exactly, like, being able to find exactly how much fear he needs to put into Send for every situation.
The fact that back air sour spotted is so sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You saw Send in a position to throw out the bear, and it actually worked out pretty well. And unfortunately, just gets the sour spot. But Onin looking prime and just catching a landing right there with the F smash. Just let it rip. Yeah. Let it rip.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Send, there are a lot of things that he kind of threw at the wall there, but none of them really stuck. Unfortunately for him. But we're going to move on to the next game here as Onin takes that first game and switching to the Enderman skin.
Yeah, obviously Onin, one of those who are always switching around skins, which, big fan. I think a lot of the Steves actually, most of them actually, they'd be switching around a lot too. So I know DJ Don back home also switches around a lot. I think mostly plays Alex. And then, I'm pretty sure there's a few that obviously only just play Steve. So, but
some Steves will switch to Enderman on FD. It's messed up.
Yeah,
it's messed up.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But what's also rough is right now, Onin unable to actually get anything meaningful on Send here right now. But we're able to get a couple up airs and up tilts, good stuff, but Send has been putting on a lot of pressure against Onin and not allowing Onin to really get much started.
Yeah, looking pretty good right here. I mean, just like that. I mean, we are, are you dead?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're dead.
And, I would tell you that I'm surprised, but, this is the tale as old as time, it seems like now. Definitely playing very optimized and finding these comebacks and finding these crazy hits in order to cement a lead early on. And just like that, Send, though, was able to retaliate, but Onin looking to potentially try to get another huge combo. I mean, we saw it earlier in game 1 where we saw a crazy, 80% conversion, so essentially you could see Lightning Strike twice right here on the last stock, but Send not too far behind right here against Onin.
Goes for the nil 2, and honestly, Send is keeping. Okay, well, there's that diamond back there after getting caught by the minecart. I thought that might have been a much stronger punish, but luckily for Send, it wasn't. But we're gonna get grabbed off of the shield on the neutral get up, and oh my god, you're just not making it back from that.
Yeah, simply not making it back. Still looking pretty good right here, though. I mean, the thing that Ness's saving grace is that actually has some kill power. Yeah. Right? He's actually able to kind of cement stocks, but when you're being comboed like that in the air, it's just so difficult to do anything right here. So, yeah, I mean, looking very prime to potentially get another stock, and just like that, we see it. Last stock scenario right here for Send. Can you find something? Can you capitalize? This might be one of your best chances to take a game. You don't want to go down 2-0.
Yeah, no, you don't want to go down 2-0 on this one right now. So Send is doing a really good job keeping on a lot of pressure. But unfortunately for Sen, Onin is just doing like just so much damage. Like the raw damage output between the two of them is a very stark difference.
Yeah, certainly for sure. And right now, you're dead. Yeah, it's a yeah. And that just like that, 2-0 going to Onin and Sen. You know, kind of like, what can you do at this point? I feel like Sen has kind of been doing almost everything correctly, and just not panning out the way that he wants it to. So.
Yeah, just a lot happening there, and Sen kind of, like I said earlier, kind of throwing everything at the wall, seeing what sticks.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
Hasn't really been able to get,
Yeah, makes sense.
So we're just building castles in the sky now.
Yeah, we are just building castles in the sky. Yeah.
All right. I mean, hey, I've never seen the Sen plant. All right. I always have a bit of fear when somebody switches to a different character when we're down 2-0, especially a character that I don't think particularly high of. But we'll see what Sen is able to actually do. I actually played a Piranha Plant. I played this specific matchup in bracket yesterday, actually. But Tui is really annoying to deal with when it comes to this matchup, because if it's active on stage at all, it'll break the minecart.
This is a canon event, guys. It's Kismet. It's Kismet for sure. It's a canon event. You got to drop the main and just pull out the plant. You know, a top player is doing it. You can do it too. You too at your local can switch to Piranha Plant.
You also can switch to plant. But the other thing about plant that's kind of hard, that's going to be hard in this matchup, is that plant is the perfect size and combo weight for literally every Steve combo. It's the same issue that Wario has. He's just the perfect size and weight for everything.
That's insane.
He gets hit by every combo, and he just does. So, but that Patui, I mean, Patui plays the game very well for you, you know? So we'll see what Sen is able to do. Love the back air placement coming out from Sen there. That's a pretty difficult move to use sometimes. So due to just how small and how fast it comes out, you know?
Yeah, I've definitely seen some crazy Piranha Plants in my time for sure. Back in Texas, in El Paso, there was a Piranha Plant player named Terry T, and we saw some crazy things, you know, pulling all the stops out right there, but even through the smoking mirrors, able to throw out that up smash right there. Onin one more stock before glory, before top 8 opportunities are presented upon you. Sen gonna have to do some crazy stuff. I mean, this plan is not bad. No, we've definitely seen some cool stuff right here. We've seen some cool setups. Obviously, the neutral's been fine. It's just, you know, sometimes you get hit a little bit too hard, you know?
Yeah, it's a hard matchup in general for Plant. Like I said, just a perfect combo weight for Steve. And yeah, you're going to get F-Smash through the blocks. That's going to be a 3-0 and a handshake from Onin as Onin punches their ticket in the top 8.
Yeah, absolutely. And man, it's crazy to see, like, you know, obviously the character switches are cool, but I'm not going to lie. I feel like when we were watching